We're in Miami, Florida, in Coral Gables specifically, in the locker room of the world champion Miami Hurricanes football team. This installation is unique not just because it's the Hurricanes and not just because it was in this challenging landscape to get equipment, but the output was to entertain a really interesting set of end users, and that's the University of Miami football team and their coaches and their staff. So it's really awesome to be able to service such a client. One of my favorite parts of the project is the Danley Sound Labs sound system. You can crank it up and shake the whole building, which is very cool. They've got that Gatorade nutrition bar. They've got the cool barbershop lounge area. They got some PlayStation 5s in there to make themselves entertained in the downtime. And I also love the giant video wall. We got it set up so we could send a quad split or a full screen, and playing Madden on the full screen video wall is pretty cool. There were some real challenges in the installation. The standard challenges that everybody saw in 2021, 2022, but specifically because AV over IP requires, some network savvy. AV ProEdge has their own line of MXNet switches, but at the U, they standardized on a different network switch. And so their IT team is fantastic. We've got a real great relationship both with AV ProEdge and with the U's IT team. We were always in close communication with tech support at AV ProEdge. They were right there with us. They were logged into our machines. We were accessing the rack together, bouncing ideas back and forth. And we would not have been successful in this implementation without the tireless support of AV ProEdge.